Good afternoon, and I welcome you students. Sit comfortably on the chair, sit comfortably on the chair, and make sure your feet are touching the ground. Few warm-up exercises will be done before we begin our session. All right, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, your hands put it like on the shoulders. When you inhale up, exhale down 10 times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open your hands, close it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shoulder rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clockwise, 5 anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is some, you can see stiffness is there in the two shoulders. So free the shoulders up and down. 1, inhale, exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shoulder rotation from front to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoulder rotation from back to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your two hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now open your chest. Close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure that there is no stiffness on any part of your body. Your body is relaxed. Just relax everything. Relax. Move everything. Your body parts should be clear of any stress, any tension, any stiffness. And now you can rotate the ankles of your 2 feet clockwise 5 times and anti-clockwise 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The ankles of your foot, 2 foot, anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you feeling better?
Yes, sir.
The body, all the stiffness is gone. Any pressure? Sit. We have to sit comfortably. Now we will do some breathing before we begin our session. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. What will we do? Inhale deeply. Exhale from the mouth. Inhale deeply from the nostrils. Inhale from the nostrils deeply, as deeply as possible. Fill your lungs and entire body with oxygen, and exhale from the mouth. Sit comfortably on the chair. Your feet should be touching the ground. And close your eyes. And when I say 1, 2, 3, we will start with deep inhaling. Inhaling from the two nostril, exhale from the mouth. We will do it 5 times. Start. 1, 2, 3. Second, inhale deeply. Third round, inhale as deeply as possible. The deeper you inhale, the better it is. Fourth round, students, inhale as deeply as possible. Fill your lungs, fill your stomach, fill your entire body with the air you are inhaling. When you exhale, your stomach is compressed as much as possible. Last time. Come back to the normal position. Normal breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out with the nostrils. Breathe in with the nostrils. Breathe out with the nostrils. 5 times. All right. Sit comfortably. Rub your 2 hands. You will experience heating of the 2 hands. Heat energy is produced. And gentle massage your face. Gentle massage your forehead, eyes, nose, ears, neck, and fold your hands. Hold a prayer to the God and the universe. We thank you, God. We thank you, universe, for the beautiful life we have. We promise that we will work hard and do our best so that we can be successful in our life. All right. And with smiles, you can open your eyes, students. Eyes. Clap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I hope you are back and you have got energy and we have released the negative stresses from the body. We are going to begin our session, students. Very important question answers are being discussed. As I said, the coming examinations will involve different type of questions, numericals. There will be passage and questions will be asked on the passages. There will be reason assertion questions, MCQ questions, and different type of explanation question. All this is a part of the coming papers. And students, you are going to face many exams, not one. Let me tell you very clearly, you will be going for many competition exams after 12th. You are open for all the exams. There is not one exam. You a lot of people are appearing for NDA, defense services, or other services, and people are going abroad from. Then again, you are writing papers for admissions in colleges, in universities, and for medical, for G paper, for engineering. Everywhere exam will be there. And the important point why we are doing this, physical fitness is very essential. We should be physically fit, mentally fit, emotionally relaxed, and everything is that we should be mentally strong, students. If we are not mentally strong, we will fall. In order to make you mentally strong, emotionally stable, I try to do some exercises which are related with yogic techniques, breathing exercises to stabilize our mind, tranquil our mind, quieten our mind, and release the undesirable thoughts and energies from the mind. So that students we can focus and concentrate and pay attention to the questions. Unless I understand a question, I will not be able to answer the question. Is it clear? Tell me yes or no. Therefore, it is absolutely essential that we understand the question. We read the question very, very carefully, and we are giving a revision through the passages. You can use your books, student, open your books and read that from which chapter we are discussing and see the reactions which we are talking organic chemistry, because a lot of questions are coming from that chapter. We are going to revise all the chapters, and whatever questions are important will be done here. Okay, are you with me? Be with me, interact with me, and
Yes,
participate,
sir.
because your participation is absolutely essential. Student, here is a passage and question is coming. He said, read the passage and answer the following questions. I always told you that we must read the passage very, very carefully, students. What we have to do? Read the passage very, very carefully. Then only we can answer the question. Each and every line, each and every word should be read. Important points should be marked. What the passage is? A primary alkyl halide. Students, note down primary alkyl halide. Can you tell me, student, what is the difference between primary, secondary, and tertiary alkyl halides? He is saying primary alkyl halide. That means, student, here he has this said primary is important word for me. What do you mean by primary? If I have a carbon, if I have a halogen, student, here,
How many carbons should be it? How many carbons this carbon should be attached to become a primary student? This X here is Br. This X here is Br as is given in the paper. This is only one carbon. This is hydrogen. This is hydrogen. Clear? When it is attached to only one carbon, student, this is called primary. Am I right? We call it 1 degree or primary. Okay. C4H9Br. What is the molecular formula of this compound? C4H9Br. It is a primary alkyl halide. A reacts with alcoholic KOH. Alcoholic KOH, student, to give a compound B. To give a compound B. Now tell me, student, when alkyl halides are reacted with alcoholic KOH, what reaction takes place? What reaction takes place, students? You know, now this is important because A reacts with alcoholic KOH to give compound B, student. For the alkyl halides, the important reactions you have seen: nucleophilic substitution reaction and elimination reaction. Nucleophilic and elimination. There is a competition between the two. Aqueous KOH will give nucleophilic substitution reaction and alcoholic KOH will give elimination reaction. What will be result of that? This will be an alkene, student. Elimination will take place. This is example of elimination. What type of elimination takes place? Minus HBr. Br is there, minus HBr. Elimination will take place. Student, you will get an alkene. And then what is happening? Compound B is reacted with HBr. HBr to give a compound C. So this is example of what type of reaction? We said alcoholic KOH elimination reaction. Minus HBr. And what is this? This is an alkene. Alkene, this is example of addition reaction. Addition of hydrogen halides to alkenes, students. And C is a isomer of A. What is saying? C is isomer of A, student. Isomer of A. Note down everything which is given in the paper. C is isomer of A. Compound C is an isomer of A. When A is reacted with sodium metal, A is reacted with sodium metal, then it gives a compound D, C8H18, student. That is different than the compound obtained when normal butyl bromide reacted with sodium metal. This compound is not the same as when the normal butyl. What is the normal butyl bromide? Student, there are clues in the passages. The paragraph is important question. There are clues in the paragraph on the basis of which you have to answer the questions which will be given below this. What is the formula of normal butyl bromide? 1, 2, 3, 4. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2. Is it normal propyl bromide? Tell me yes or no. When it reacts with sodium, students, what happens? You know what is the reaction? We know.
Yes,
This
sir.
is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are getting C8. C8, what is that? This Watt's reaction. You have studied Watt's reaction in the chapter of the haloalkanes and haloarenes. Watt's reaction. You have studied Watt's reaction, students. Watt's reaction. What happens if carbon-carbon bond will be formed? You have another of this. CH2, 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 CH3, and you have dry acetone or ether. What happens? This will go and there will be linkage of this. You will get this compound. CH3, CH2, how many times? 3 and 3, 6, and CH3. You will get this compound, which is this one. So the compound that is obtained is different from the D. This compound is not same as D. This compound, what we are saying, student, this compound is not same as D. Clear? This compound is not D. Therefore, this normal butyl A is not normal butyl bromide. Then what it is? But it is a primary alkyl halide. It is a primary alkyl halide, but this is the primary because it is 1 degree. This carbon is attached to this. This is a primary, but not this one. So can you now answer the questions first? Can you complete these reactions before I go further? You have 2 minutes to complete the chart. What will be A, what will be B, what will be C, what will be D? Students, complete it. Complete it, students. देखो यार, important question. Such question will be asked in the paper. You have to read very carefully and you have to write the reactions. Then only I can do the answer, students. Important that you do it. You can consult your books right now. No issue from my side that you can use. This is given from the chapter of haloalkanes and haloallenes, and you know what type of reactions are being used. Elimination reaction is being used. Addition takes place according to Markovnikov's rule addition. Markovnikov addition knows that hydrogen adds to carbon which contains larger number of hydrogen. Br will add to the carbon which contains lesser number of the hydrogens. So try to complete this, then we will answer the questions. You are provided 2 minutes for this. Important. Take your notebook, take your pen and do the work. You know, guys, that more practice you will do, the more successful you will be in the exam. Without practice, nothing will happen. My purpose is to train your mind to do hard work. So once your mind is trained to do hard work, then you can answer most of the questions. Most of the questions can be answered. Okay, do it. Do it, students. You have Br here, student. Here you have H, you have H. It must be attached with 1 carbon. It must be attached with 1 carbon, student, because it is 1 degree. It is primary. Now the question is, it is not a straight one. It is not like this. If it is like this, then you will get this product. So it is something different. Now I get how many? 1, 2, 3. So what should be the story, students? How many total carbons are there? Total number of carbon is C4. If I put C here, student, what will be this compound? Can you see this compound? 1, 2, 3. 1 carbon and I'm putting here. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see that this is not the same as this compound. Can you see? This is different from this compound. Tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
We have to try, student, and work out it, because this compound and compare these two are different. These two are different, students. This and this, they are different compounds. Now if I say that this is our A, then what will happen, students? Then complete the reactions. If it is reacted with alcoholic KOH, Br and H will be lost, student. Then what will be the product? Minus HBr. This is a elimination reaction. What will you get, student? You have CH3, C double bond CH3. You are getting an alkene. And if I add student HBr in this, what will happen? Then again addition will take place. Okay? According to Markovnikov's addition, hydrogen will go to a carbon. Markovnikov addition. What is Markovnikov addition? Hydrogen will attach to the carbon which contains more hydrogen, student, and Br will go to the carbon which has less hydrogen. Do you understand why the arrows I am showing? What product you will get then, students? CH3, CH3, Br, student, and CH3. You are getting this compound. This compound is not the same as this compound. That is what he said. Got it? You are getting, this is our B and this is our C. C is the isomer of A. This is our A. So C is a isomer of A, students. Are you able to understand? Note down everything. Very important question, students. Very important question. See, the sequence of the reactions should be known to us. Then only we can answer the question, students. If this is C, then what will be D? Then if I react with sodium, CH3, CH3, you have CH3, Br. If I react with the sodium, student, one more of this, then what will you get? Same, put another molecule of this, what will you get? What will you get, students? Important point to note. I'm using a different color to show this. What's reaction? You have Br, C, CH3, 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 student. This 1, 2, 3. This Br, this will be gone. And what will be left? C, CH3, 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 C, CH3, CH3, students. CH3. That is your D. See the cycle, what products we are getting? A, B, C, D. See, one paragraph has got so much reactions. If we know it, we can do it. Note down, then I will start asking questions based on the paragraph. So how much work we have done, students, before we answered the question? Try to understand each and everything. This is my job is to help you, student, that you will understand everything and then you will answer the question. Without doing it, I cannot answer any question, student. It is clear. Can I proceed further? First question is coming. The compound A is. Now tell me, students, you have 4 choices. What is the compound A? We have already worked it out. We have already done it, student. You have already got compound A. What is the problem? Where is the compound A? This is the compound A. Then which is the correct answer? A, B, C, D. What is our first answer, students? What is our first answer, students? A, B, C, or D? You already done it. Now, what is the problem?
Wait, sir. So,
You already solved this A part. That is what? This is the answer is B. This is the compound, students, which we have already answered. What is the IUPAC name of this compound? If I give the IUPAC name, 1, 2, 3. What will be the IUPAC name? You have 1 minute to answer the question, students. What will be this 2-methyl, 2-methyl bromopropane. So this is 2-methyl bromopropane. 2-methyl, at one position you have bromo, how many carbons? 1, 2, 3, bromopropane. Next question on the screen, student. Which type of isomerism is present in compound A and compound C? We have already done compound A and C. Which is compound C? A is this one, C is this one. You have seen the two compounds, student. What is A and C? Compound A. What is compound A? A compound is CH3, CH3, CH2Br. And what is the compound C, student, which we have done? CH3, CH3Br, CH3. This is our C. And this is our A. Now, tell me, what type of isomers are they? What are isomers, student? You have studied isomers in chemistry. You have studied isomers in chemistry, yes or no? Tell me fast.
how many? Okay, wait.
This is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. What type of isomers would be these, student? Isomers are those compounds which are the same molecular formula but different structures, as you will see here. What is type of isomerism is shown here. Here Br as position 1, here Br at
Both
position
A
2.
and C.
But isomers are there between A and C. Question number 2. What type of isomerism is present in A and C? What are position isomers? Position of Br is 1. Here position of Br is 2. Therefore, it is position isomer. What are chain isomers? You have a straight chain and you have a branch chain. Here, what you see the chain, this one. Here the chain is this one. So there is a chain isomer also. So both A and C. So what is the answer? Both A and C. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Note down everything. Note down, student. You have to understand. If you have a doubt, you can ask me. In case of doubt, you can ask me, students. In case of doubt, you can ask me. Next part. Next question, student. You have, if any doubt is there, you can ask me. If any doubt is there, you can ask me. If any doubt is there, you can ask me, students. Do you know what type of isomerism? Position and chain, both are shown here. Therefore, you are saying both A and C. Is it clear? Next question, identify the compound B, students. Identify the compound B. How will you identify the compound B, students? We have already worked out where is the compound B. Where is the compound B? You have already done it. If you have noted down everything, you have noted down everything. Then answer the question. Answer the question, students. You have 1 to 2 minutes to answer the question, students. Identify the compound B. What is your answer? A, B, C, or D?
This will be.
What do you worked out here? Where is B? This is B.
It will be A.
This will be A. B is A, students.
Yes, sir.
B is A. All right. Make sure you understand each everything. This is a very important question. Very important. Paragraphs are there and questions are asked based on the paragraph. Students, you should be able to answer them. Okay. Next question is on the screen, student. IUPAC name of compound D. Compound D. What compound D you have prepared? What will be the IUPAC name of that compound, students? What is the compound you prepared? Where is the D? This is my D. This compound is our D, student. What compound we prepared? This is our C. What is D? D is CH3, 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 CH3. This is our D. What will be the IUPAC name of this? When A reacted with compound metal gives D. A gives D. D. A gives D. Make sure that there is something wrong here. We done A gives D. What is A? What is our A, students? A gives D.
Is
Not C. A gives D. Where is A? Students, this is our A. So when I say A gives D, let me see. This is given by C. And this is not D. And what is A? CH3, CH2Br, CH3. ठीक है? This is our A. A when react with sodium. A when reacts with sodium, students, what it gives? It gives D. What will be the product here? What will I get? CH3, C, CH3, CH2, CH2. ठीक है? This one. CH2. Then what is this? CH, CH3, CH3. We are getting, this is our D. Got it? Students, this is our D. What will be the IUPAC name of this D? A gives D, not C. What we said? C gives this. This is not D. This is not D, student. Mark it. D is given by A. This one. When it reacts with the sodium. That is a Watts reaction. And this is not D. This is an isomer of D. All right, student. What will be the IUPAC name of this compound then? What is the IUPAC name of this compound? What is the longest carbon chain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 carbons. Can you give the IUPAC name of this compound? This one. I'm changing the color so that you have no difficulty, students. You want the IUPAC name of this compound. This one. We have already done the numbering. This is our D. All right. Can you give the name? 4 choices: A, B, C, or D. Which one is this?
so this is
2,5-dimethyl.
B.
And how many carbons in the longest root carbon? 6.
6.
2,5-dimethylhexane. So then it is B. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
How do we answer the question in the exam, student? You have to be careful. You have to know what you are doing. 4th question. When compound C is treated with alcoholic QH and then treated with HBr, in the presence of peroxide, the compound obtained is compound obtained is. What compound is obtained? Fourth part, when C is treated with alcoholic KOH, C is treated with alcoholic KOH and then with HBr in the presence of peroxide. That will be anti-Markovnikov addition. What is compound C, students? You have to complete the reaction. Where is compound C? This is the compound C. What is the question now? When compound C, what is compound C? CH3, CH3Br. This is your C. This is reacted with alcoholic KOH. What will happen? Elimination will take place. Minus HBr. What will be the product? CH3C double bond CH2 and you have CH3. One H and one Br is lost. Minus HBr. Now you add peroxide and HBr. That is called anti-Markovnikov addition. Anti-Markovnikov addition will take place, student. What is the product? You have 1 minute to answer the question now. Markovnikov addition, anti-Markovnikov addition.
Okay.
What will be the answer, students? Anti-Markovnikov addition will give what? CH3, CH3, hydrogen will attach at this carbon and Br will go here. Then what is the correct answer? Which compound is this? A, B, C or D?
Is this B?
B is the correct answer. Can see that how we are working on such questions, paragraph questions. They are very important and will be asked in the paper. Students, you should learn all the reactions, then only we can answer. Without doing the reactions, answers cannot be given. It is very important, very important. Important question for the paper, students. You have to note down everything. All right, student, another question. He says, read the passage given below, answer the following questions. This is again haloalkanes and haloarenes. Nucleophilic substitution reaction is being talked about. Nucleophilic substitution reactions are of two types. Substitution nucleophilic bimolecular and substitution nucleophilic unipolar. Is it right or wrong? Tell me. SN2 and SN1. These are the main two reactions which are shown by the haloalkanes and haloarenes. Haloalkanes. Nucleophilic substitution reaction, students. Depending on molecules taking part in determining the rate of the reaction. Bimolecular and unimolecular, we know about it. You know, 1 degree alkyl halides for showing SN2 and 3 degrees were following SN2 mechanism. The rate of this was 1 degree, more than 2 degree, more than 3 degree. Here 3 degree, more than 2 degree, more than 1 degree. Here it was the steric factors, and here it was the stability of carbocation. All this we have learned it, student, in our lectures. You can go to our YouTube lectures and learn them in our YouTube lecture. Reactivity of alkyl halide towards SN1, SN2 depends on various factors, just as steric hindrance. This is our steric hindrance, student. We told you. Stability of intermediate. This is the stability of intermediate in this, or transition state, and polarity of the solvent. Polarity of the solvent. Carbocation is charged, positively charged. It will be stabilized by polar solvents. Polar solvents. And polarity of solvent. SN2 is favored mostly by primary alkyl halide, then secondary, then tertiary. The order is reversed, is SN1. That's what we have written. Read it first and understand it. Then we will proceed further. If you have doubt, you can ask me, student. You have 2 minutes to study it. Note down, students, very important questions are coming for the paper. Let us see the questions coming on this topic. First question, which of the following is most reactive towards nucleophilic substitution reaction, students? This is chlorobenzene. What is this compound, student? Write down. This is chlorobenzene. Aryl halides. This is vinyl chloride. Vinyl chloride, student. This is also vinyl double bond. This carbon, you can see sp2, students. This carbon is sp2 hybridized. This is aryl halides, and these are allyl halides. What is your answer, students? You have 1 minute to answer the question. What is your answer? Nucleophilic mean you will replace Cl by some nucleophile. Nucleophile could be OH minus or CN or NH2, or it could be anything. This is, you will replace the Cl minus by some nucleophile, negative. It could be OH minus, it could be CN minus, it could be NH2. You have to replace the Cl by these nucleophiles, student. These are nucleophiles. What is your answer, students? A, B, C, or D?
This will be B.
Answer will be C, the allyl one, and because these will be, this allyl, you know, you are aware of it. Allyl carbocation. If you have CH2 plus CH double bond CH2, this is resonance stabilized. What will happen, student? You will get CH2 CH CH2 plus. There is a resonance stabilization. This carbocation is stable, resonance stabilized. Therefore, SN1, it will favor. Therefore, this will be the one. C is the correct answer. Next question. Isopropyl chloride undergoes hydrolysis by. There are two mechanisms. We have said SN1 and SN2. Now, which one of the two it will follow? You have to answer the question. We have already told you what is the order of reactivity. SN2 is bimolecular. SN1 is involves the formation of carbocation. Students, what is the structure of isopropyl chloride? This is isopropyl chloride. So it can undergo can form a stable carbocation. 2-degree carbocation is stable. So it can undergo by SN1 mechanism.
Yes,
And
sir.
SN1 mechanism, it can undergo. You know, the stability of carbocation 3-degree is more stable than 2-degree, but it is intermediate. It could also go by SN2 also. So that is another. A or C could also be the answer. A or C. Or C. Anyway, next question. The most reactive nucleophile among the following. Among the following is, students. Most reactive nucleophile. What is a nucleophile? Which can provide electron density. The richer it is in electrons, higher the electron density, stronger the nucleophile. So what will be the correct answer here? You are provided with these. You draw the structures and try to see what answer we will give. What is this? CH3O minus. What is this? O minus. What can happen? This benzene ring can withdraw the electrons. What is this? CH3, CH3HO minus. Aldehyde. Then what is this? This should be positive. If this is negative, this is positive. What is this one? So most reactive nucleophile will be which one, student?
Most reactive.
Where the electron density is maximum, this will withdraw the electron density. This is positive, it will withdraw the electron density. If this is positive, it will withdraw, but here electron density is highest. So this is the most nucleophilic here. Maximum electron density is shown here, students. The tertiary alkyl ions are practically inverse toward SN2 because of what answer we are giving, students? Three-degree alkyl halides. Tertiary, what is tertiary? This CH3, 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 and if you have X group, these are very strong bulky groups. So this is a steric hindrance. What is the correct answer then? Answer D, steric hindrance. So because of the steric hindrance, they will not show SN2. Inert means they do not show SN2. Or which of the following order of decreasing SN2? Which of the following order of decreasing SN2? What is the order of SN2, students? Decreasing order. SN2, what is the order of reactivity? One degree, more than 2 degree, more than 3 degree. Which is 1 degree? What is the answer then? What is the answer, students? Which is 1 degree? This one is 1 degree. This is 2 degree and this is 3 degree. So what will be the correct answer then? A will be the correct answer. The order of reactivity of SN2 is 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree. This is determined by the steric reasons, steric factors. Is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Any doubt here, students? Tell me. Any doubts?
No.
All right. This is the end of this second part of our series. How to answer the passage-based questions. We read the passage, read the chapter. So I will advise you study more and more because this is a very good revision of the organic chemistry chapters which we are doing, and try to solve more and more questions. And you have seen how to answer the passage-based questions. Meanwhile, you can start viewing our YouTube lectures which we have uploaded for different chapters for the preparation for the competition exams. So you can subscribe to the channel and you can study at least 2 to 3 videos every day, and all general organic chemistry and others have been uploaded. At the same time, send it to your friends so that they can subscribe this channel, so that we will be able to solve more and more questions which are important for the different type of competition exams you will be going after 12th. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So at least you will send it to few of your favorite friends so that they can subscribe the channel and take benefit of the course. Okay, then I will meet you in the next class. All right. Bye bye.
Bye-bye, sir.